Hello everyone, welcome to part B, and I wanted to start off in this chapter by talking about a pretty huge oversight I make in this chapter's time limit. This chapter's time limit is 32 minutes, and I got it confused with normal because like it's the same time limit, but with normal, you know, the Fiend challenges being larger, you know, you've got more enemies, you don't have to farm as many kills, and I didn't think of that when doing this challenge. So in these like these Fiend fights in Tyrone, I save after all of them, and you really don't want to do that. After the purple ghoul fight on the drawbridge, and after the first one in that like little tunnel area, from there on in up until the Great Bridge challenge, I had to redo like from there on in as just one gauntlet to like make the time limit, because with saving after every fight I was nearly 3 minutes over it. So you know, that's a thing that I really wanted to clear up. Anyway, for the Great Bridge challenge, it's the probably greatest opportunity for points you've got in this chapter, so you really want to make sure you max it out. And the best way is, you know, the ultimate perfect run is you've got 6 laser crab fiends to kill, and like the rest are just pink imps, which is 34. So that's like 34 opportunities for single UTs if it all went perfectly. But you know, with NG being it's a bit random in that respect, you know, that's really never going to happen unless you really want to go for like 40 UTs and get 250k out of it. But obviously, you know, use the low health UF to take out the laser crabs as, you know, like one forward Y or like an XY, or kill them on Ninja Dog. And pay attention to the counter attacks as well, because not all attacks from laser crabs, you know, not all of them like break your guard. And there's a great roll right there. But where they stab at you, like that attack right there, you know, that can't be countered because it stuns you. You know, it breaks your guard. But the one that you just did there, like the basic stab attacks, they can all be countered. And you know, if you ever spot an opportunity where there's no imps surrounding you and you can get that in, then you really want to make sure you get that, because it will kill them on Ninja Dog, and it's, you know, a really easy way to do it. And the reason that I let that guy hit me just then when I only had the ET is because I said, you know, I really didn't want to get any ETs in this fight. You know, I wanted to get all UTs, so I just thought, you know, I'll take the hit and see what happens. But there, as you can see, you know, make use of the counter attacks, because, you know, Ninja Dog, you know, they pack a lot of power. And I'm just editing this down because, you know, it's pretty boring stuff after the laser crabs are taken out. You know, it's just smoke bomb charging with the nunchucks, and then, you know, when I run out of smoke bombs, it's just, you know, roll away and get some good distance. So, you know, there's no danger of you not being able to charge up your UTs. And then here's the Alma kill, and I actually got a better run of this afterwards. Like, I wasn't happy with this. It's pretty good, but, you know, I went back and got an extra 10,000 out of it. But it's basically, you know, just if your flying sparrows don't connect a whole lot, you know, you really want to reset because you haven't got hardly any time to kill her. So, you know, you really have to get a perfect run. And the combo I'm using here is X, like hold down Y, like press it in until so Ryu does just the uppercut, but Ryu doesn't launch into the air. And then press Y again 3 times. I think it's Blade of the Twin Dragons, I think it's called. And it's a really powerful combo against Alma. You know, it does some real good damage to her, as you can see. Now, after this fight, just go back and save, like in the caverns. And I actually did another mock run to, you know, figure out my kills, and I had to kill 4 like the fiends, and then respawn the bugs twice to make my kill bonus. And as I said, you know, it brings me back to what I say, you know, why I do mock runs and how useful it can be because of kill bonuses and so forth. Now, the reason I use the windmill shuriken in these like pillbug fights is because 2 windmill shuriken hits will kill a pillbug on Ninja Dog, and it can be really useful. Sometimes you can get like if your UT manages to evade them, you know, you can get some staggered essence and charge from an ET, and then have the floating essence come out and get another UT in real quick. And it's a real useful technique, but, you know, it's not too reliable. You know, you don't really want to pin too much on that. Now again, I killed 2 here at the end, and I definitely could have got another UT out of that. But with, you know, me having to redo this chapter, like, you know, pretty much half of the chapter, you know, I really couldn't be bothered to go back for it. And this, like, as you can see, you know, my score's lower here. This is actually from when I redid. You know, as you can see, I've lost 4,000 points, but if I had failed time, I would have lost 64,000 points and lost my chance of getting 18 million. Anyway, this bit right here, I'm just showing how to get 2-time beetle fights. I know Bigowski showed it in his chapter 13 video, but I thought I'd just show it here so, you know, people know how to do it. Now, I always pick up the deity, like, in this chapter, because, you know, you don't really want to run the risk of forgetting it in chapter 15, and then, you know, you've messed up the entire thing and you got to go back and redo the whole thing again. So, you know, it just gives me peace of mind. And this, again, you know, this purple fight's pretty much exactly the same as the other one. But you can just, I had a few tries at, you know, trying to charge UTs or ETs with a smoke bomb or something. And I'd always get hit, you know, I'd never actually get to charge an ET or UT before they got to me. You know, I'd always get hit. And I just wouldn't. And worth doing that as well, you know, you don't really, you get a UT or ET at the start, but like the time it takes to do that, you can just activate your Inazuma and, you know, get a guaranteed UT out of it. So, you know, it's A, more points, and B, you know, it's a lot safer to do. Again, you know, I just use the windmill shuriken wherever I can. Again, there I killed all 5 with 1 UT, which I really wasn't expecting. And again, I could have gone back and got more points. Anyway, the end of chapter time, as I said earlier, is 32 minutes, and the total kills is 243. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in chapter 14.